It's you and me forever.
Shabani, freestyle, Jermaine Jones.
It's all around the world. It will be you and me. So you and me, we can be together, girl. It's all around the world. You and me together. It's you and me forever. All around the world.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Live in the city with your favorite him. I apologize for being a little late this week. We had a little technical difficulties with the internet. But before I get started, please share, please like, please comment. We are interactive. Please comment where you're calling from and all of that good stuff. Before I get started, I also want to give a shout out to my sponsors. Thank you for holding me down since the first show. We're going strong. Happy New Year's to everybody. The first one is my sister Kendra from K Vision. I want to thank you for everything you've done so far. Lady Ray's Cuisine. I'm gonna tell y'all, check these people out. They be whipping it up. My mother Catrice, from Cat's Crochet. Chef Tia, Chef Tia, Rob from Humag, and then my mother again, HP Visual Connections, who also streams everything, takes care of all my flyers and websites and things of that nature. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I also want to thank Main Train Entertainment. Again, if you have not liked and shared the page, it is Main Train Entertainment on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow, share, like, and subscribe for Main Train Entertainment. So to start it off this week, I really don't want to get too involved, but I do have to give my opinion. So kudos to Twitter for finally banning Donald Trump's Twitter account. The situation that went down last Wednesday at the Capitol is beyond me. And when I say it's beyond me, there are 5 people dead, one being one of the officers. So what I'm saying is that if these people were coming to peacefully protest or even protest. Now, these people, I want you to be aware right here. Anybody that lives in the D.C. area, matter of fact, not even in that area because they traveled from all kinds of states. I want everybody to go to the D.C. police website because they release photos of all the people that they're looking for. Listen, and I'm going to tell you, people are telling y'all they can fix y'all credit. I'm about to tell y'all to get to a quick bag. Listen, they're giving up to $1,000. For anybody. So listen, you could call 202-727-9009. Again, that is 202-727-9099 or text. You could text your tips to the department text hotline, which is 50411. I'm telling y'all, quick $1,000. Now this right here, this man brought zip ties, the zip ties that you tie behind people's back. If they came to peacefully protest, they had zip ties, they had guns, they had weapons. There was this one guy, his name was, excuse me one moment, Leon Kaufman from Alabama. Now, he was 70 years old. Now, sir, seriously, you shouldn't have been in the riot line. You should have been in the Social Security line. But I'm minding my business. He's 70 years old, right? So he got caught with possession of unregistered firearms, let's be clear. And then his red pickup truck was parked outside of the Capitol building for hours as he attended the nonsense that Donald Trump and his whole team put on. And there were 11 explosive devices in his truck. Let's be clear. But they came to just peacefully protest. So what they are also doing at this point is they're saying on January 20th at the inauguration, it's going to be World War III. So what I'm telling you is that I'm probably going to have my TV on CNN, my iPad on MSN. I'm going to have one of my cell phones on Fox. I'm going to have the other cell phone on another station because it's going to be some stuff. Now, they're looking to impeach Donald Trump for the second time. Because a lot of people don't understand what impeachment means. Impeachment doesn't mean you're not the president. Impeachment means you're under investigation, that we can bring criminal charges against you. Now, a lot of people don't understand. They're saying, why impeach him and he only has 10 days left. Because in this impeachment, they can say that he can never run for a public office ever again. That's the most important part of the whole impeachment process for me. That's what it is for me. It's that he can never run again for me because he's going to cause so much havoc. So after social media and things deleted him, he went on to say that he's going to start his own social media platform where people will be able to follow him and things of that nature. Listen, what I'm telling y'all, even if you stand with the party as far as being a Republican or whatever the case may be, you know, I really don't get into politics too heavy on Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite him. But what I will say is that even if you are a Republican, what's going on right now is there's no way this type of behavior you just can't stand behind. I mean, the officer name, you know, my condolences to him and his family. Brian Cisnick, he died. He was injured at the Capitol. After that, he left, and then he, you know, later died. But there were 4 other people that died, and he told them to do this. He sat there behind a bulletproof glass and said that he was going to go to the Capitol with them, but he ended up going to the White House. And our Congress people were in, like, there are people, like, literally, like, this is the thing for me. When the Black Lives Matter thing happened and all of that nature, yes, they looted and things like that, but they messed up the pharmacy and Sneaker Villa. Not saying that it was okay, but let's be clear. These people are taking weapons and explosives and ties to the Capitol to go after the other 2 highest people in power. So it's the president, the vice president, and then Nancy. They went to go assassinate, kidnap, and kill Nancy and Pence. That's beyond me. It's beyond me. And then there were officers that walked away. And then this is even more beyond me. The officers that were letting you in, you're still killing them. Listen, on the 20th and leading up to the 20th, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. I'm telling you, I'm staying out the way because I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nothing to do with that part. But what I am saying is that be careful and keep your eyes open and be aware. Now, the next thing is, previously we talked about the new Aretha Franklin movie that Jennifer Hudson is starring in. I'm so excited about it. But once I started looking into Aretha, I found out that she has siblings. One of her sisters. It's kind of like the Aretha Franklin story is kind of like Solange and Beyonce type of feel. But what I'll tell you is that Aretha Franklin's sister, Carolyn Franklin, she came out around the 1960s as Aretha did, but they all, you know, grew up in the church and things of that nature. But once Aretha and her sister went into the secular world, Carolyn followed them into that world as well. If Carolyn would have stayed underneath if Carolyn would have stayed underneath the cross, she probably would have been all right. But you know, she just could never match up to Aretha's success. But Carolyn, she released some great music. She was a great songwriter. She has a wonderful, wonderful voice. So if nobody ever knew, I just want to put y'all on Carolyn Franklin. She all right. So check her out, Google her. She was a great songwriter. You know, she sang great background. She has a great voice, but it never quite measured up to Aretha. So I always be putting y'all on a little one too. So as we lead up to the Franklin movie, we're gonna do a little big thing for the movie. As I was researching, I just wanted to keep y'all updated that she does have some siblings. And Carolyn, you know, Carolyn helped Aretha out throughout the process, which you would have never known about. Moving forward, I'm going to talk about my girl, Miss Lauren. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I love this lady, this woman. I love her. Ooh. And she's going to help me lead into my other topic on mental health for everybody, all the followers and the watchers and the viewers of 2021. Everybody's taking care of their physical health and everybody's going to go get these procedures and all of that. But I want you all to take care of your mental health too. But I'm going to go here first. my girl Lauren. She was born May 26th, 1975 in South Orange, New Jersey. At the age of 13, she appeared on Apollo where they booed her. Oh, they told her no, sis, no. So then she got into acting and she appeared on As the World Turns in Sister Act 2, which is one of my favorite movies, in 1993. Then she signed with Rough House Records from Philly, Sunday Night Live in the City with your Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn from Philly, Rough House Records from Philly, in 1993 also. So then Lauren wrote for artists such as Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin. Lauren wrote, "Because a rose is still a rose, hey, and baby girl, you're still a flower." Yeah, she wrote that. And she was with Bob Marley's son. They ended up having 6 children. The first see was a little bit they went on because when she was in Jersey, in Willingboro or whatever, and met Wyclef, and they went through 3 names before they became the Fugees, which is that picture that you see with the black. Before they became the Fugees, they went through like 3 or 4 names. And then when Lauren joined, when Wyclef joined the group, there was another young lady in the group, and we probably don't remember her. I don't even remember her name, and I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't even remember. But it was another young lady in the group, and then she went on to do Broadway. So this young lady went on to do Broadway, and Wyclef came in and they helped them, and then Wyclef ended up marrying this other lady that was in the group prior to Lauren. Let's be clear. And then him and Lauren began to mess around, and when she had her first baby, Zion, Wyclef flew in. Well, let's be clear. Wyclef did an interview and he said Lauryn Hill was his muse. But moving forward from that part, when she had Zion, Wyclef was out and he flew in, and then come to find out, Zion wasn't his. It was Bob Marley's son's child. So after that, she went on to. I want to get into the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It was released in August of 1998, right? And now after this was released, she dealt with a production group called Newark, which ended up suing her because on this project, Lauren took all the credits, all the arranging credits, the producing credits, everything of that nature. Now this project sold 680,000 copies in the first 2 weeks. It rose to #1 on the Billboard. And so it also, it got 5 Grammys at the 41st Grammy Award show. So after she got sued from the producers and the arrangers and everyone who helped her on that project, they ended up settling for $5 million. Then she went on tour in 1999. Now, if anybody knows, during pregnancy, like, your hormones change, your voice change. Somebody that's bald may end up with a mane. Somebody ain't got no nails, her nails may grow. So while she was pregnant, she recorded that first album, The Zion, all of that. So her voice was a lot higher. So when she did the tour in 1999, she wasn't able to hit a lot of the notes. And then they also said that she was late for tour dates. And this is, I really don't like them talking about my girl like this, but they said she was late for tour dates, but there was a lot going on with Mr. Marley and Wyclef was married. Like, she was going through a lot. And then there was a lot of people in her family that she was supporting, so they depended on her. She wasn't ready to go back on the road, mentally or physically. But at this point, it's about the bag. And, she had her family on her back, so this is what she had to do. So then in 2003, she moved back to New Jersey with her mom, her and the kids. See, her and Bob Marley's son, which is Rohan Marley, lived in Miami, and they lived there for years with each other with their 4 children. Then 2008, she had a 5th child, which still belonged to him. And then 2011 is when she had her 6th child. So the thing is that the pressures of the industry, and there were signs that Lauren was breaking. And the picture that you've seen previously, you've seen her from when she was on the cover of the magazine to when Rolling Stone to, I don't know what you want to call the other part. So, But what I'm saying is that there were signs, it was a process, and mental illness was real. Like they were saying that she joined a cult and she was following this guy. His name is Brother Anthony, something of that nature. His name is Brother Anthony or something of that nature. So they said she was sick. And was she sick from the beginning? No, it didn't have to be that way. It could have been that way, but she didn't have to be sick from the beginning. There's something that triggered that happened in her life. There was an event that happened that caused her to go from Rolling Stone to a Rolling Stone. Let's be very clear, from the cover of Rolling Stone to a Rolling Stone. But they say she's coming back, and after 22 years, she's going to release her sophomore album. Now, let's be clear. This woman has toured. She has been in movies. She has sustained and has not made. She made one album in 23 years, but they said she's about to release a second album. But she served time in prison for that tax evasion and stuff. Which remember when she lost it a little bit, and she said that the people were after her and things of that nature. Which I believe her. They probably were really after her. I want to be clear on that part. The people were probably really after her. But what I'm going to do is I do want to talk to you guys about your mental health. I'm going to give you some signs after this break. I'll be right back with Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hold on one second. Night Live in the City with your favorite hymn. Welcome back. So I just left off. We were talking about Lauryn Hill and things of that nature. So in 2021, we're all, we're going to diet and take care of this and that and things of that nature. So I want you guys to also take care of your mental health. And when I was looking into mental health, there's something in Australia where they are starting a program with seventh graders. They're starting this with seventh graders, but there's a place in the United States where they're starting from K to 12 where they have mental health programs. Now, here we go. In 2013, there were 437 children that died from leukemia, which is horrible. That's horrible, right? In the same year, 2013, there were 4,600. Now, mind you, 437 children died from leukemia. In the same year, there were 4,600 young people, children, that died from suicide. The National Institute of Mental Health says that there's 1 in 5 children will have a severe mental disorder before the age of 18. Now, mind you, these are facts that I'm telling you guys. So even if you're saying that my child will be the 4 out of the 1, that's fine. Even if you're saying that, that means there are at least 5 children in your child's class that could come in there with a gun that's dealing with mental. So mental health and mental illness is so important. I mean, as far as your physical health, I mean, your physical health won't even matter if you're not mentally healthy. But let me move forward. 1 in 10 Americans, right, are on some type of antidepressant. So there are 1 out of every 10 Americans are on some type of antidepressant, whether you know it or not, whether they tell it or not. I was a host on a radio show before, and I asked if it was invasion of privacy if you went into someone's medicine cabinet. Now, if I'm dealing with you for a long time and you're showing me signs of crazy, I might go into your medicine cabinet. And I did it before, and I found medicine that, but if I would have never went in there, I would have never known. Okay, so another fact, we spend more than $3 trillion per year on healthcare. 17% of that, of the GDP is spent on the healthcare. 95% of the money is spent on treating problems, right? This is the problem. You want to treat the problems, and that's where the money comes from, but prevention is the key. Because if we do this program that they're starting in Australia, because they're saying 4,600 kids, and the number has risen since 2013, but if they're saying that before 18, these kids are committing suicide and they're going to have mental health disorders before 18, then the medicine after the fact doesn't matter when they're shooting up schools at high school, middle school. You got to start earlier. We got to do better. So what they're calling it is mindfulness. That's what they're calling the new curriculum. And then what they said is that if every 7th grader learned mindfulness in some aspect of refraining, and cognitive behavior, like learning how to express from the beginning, I'm angry and what does that mean? And I'm upset and what does that mean? And I was watching this documentary and there was something that they taught the kids, like if they feel anxiety or something, put their hands together and breathe in and breathe out and just focus on your breaths. And the kids were doing this in kindergarten. And they're like, so how do you feel? And the kids are able to articulate. I was home this weekend and my mom made me mad. So what did you do? They have this other exercise where you go in and out of your fingers. And the kids were doing these exercises and they said that it works for them. Like the kids were explaining that this is working. But I am a firm believer that we need to start early. I'm a firm believer that mental illness is real. And I just want y'all to know that if you have any of these signs, listen, I'm not even going to tell you how many I'm going to check off on the list. It's the checklist for me. But if you have any of these signs, and it's okay to talk to somebody. It is okay to talk to somebody. But if you have any of these signs, if you're feeling sadness or depression, at least longer than 2 weeks. So we all go through stuff. Life happens to everybody. But if you find that you are sad or depressed for more than 2 weeks at a time, you should probably talk to somebody. If you have extreme mood swings for no reason, I'm talking about Yeah, you should probably go talk to somebody. If you're worried and your anxiety has gotten out of control, you should probably go talk to somebody. If you started withdrawing or isolating yourself from others, so I mean, like people that you used to be around, you used to enjoy. If you find yourself secluding yourself and things of that nature, you should probably talk to somebody. If you have noticed you're having delusions or hallucinations, you should probably go talk to somebody. I mean, call me. I'll put you in touch with somebody right now if that's going on. Um, if you're having difficulty dealing with normal situations, so if something that you normally could deal with or normally wouldn't affect you is now consuming you, and you should probably go talk to somebody. If you're sleeping too much or not enough, like if you're having too much sleep, feeling very fatigued, you don't have the energy or the ambition that you used to have, take a step back, and it's okay to talk to somebody. If you started abusing drugs and or alcohol, it is okay to go talk to somebody. If you're having extreme anger outbursts, you may need to go talk to somebody. If you start thinking about self-harm or suicide, I'm telling you, call someone right now. They have local hotline numbers. Call a friend, a mother, a pastor. Inbox me. Inbox me. Talk to somebody if you're having any of those thoughts or any of those feelings, or because I'm gonna tell you again, mental illness is real. And this is the most important part. It's okay not to be okay. And life happens to everybody. But if you're not able to bounce back, or you become so consumed by your right now situation that you can't see tomorrow, then it's okay to talk to somebody. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt anyone else. Take care of your mind. There are, one moment, because I had some good stuff for y'all. So, there are ways that you can become mentally fit. Some of the ways you can become mentally fit, and this is what they say. This is not one of the things for me, but there is something on there that works for me. They say reading. That's not, I do like to read now, but it got to be good. Like, I got to be able to relate to it. It got to mean something to me, but I do like to read now. So they say reading, listening to music, daydreaming. I'm probably really not going to sit around and just be like, oh, think about daisies and flowers. That's probably not something for me. But some people may want to sit back and think about Paris. That's fine. I literally want to go. That the daydreaming wouldn't work for me. They say find humor in life. Stop multitasking. Take it one issue at a time, one thing at a time, one situation at a time. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes in life, you can't take it, all right, this month I'm going to tackle that. This week I'm going to tackle that. Today I'm going to tackle that. No, sometimes you got to wake up and be like, all right, I'm going to take it hour by hour. And when I get from 12 to 1, I'm going to say, good job, sir, and let's go from 1 to 2. So sometimes, or some days, it be like that. And that's okay as well. So they say stop multitasking. It says also be positive with yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't be so hard on yourself. That's a good one. That's a good one for me. That's a good one for me. And then it says try something different. Step out of the box. If you are the cleaner, try to cook. If you're the cooker, try to paint. If you're a painter, try to sew something. Whatever the case may be. So those are some of the things they say. They say read, listen to music, try something different, daydream. Stop multitasking. Don't, over exert yourself with things of that nature, and be good to yourself. In 2021, try to be good to yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something. This year, I have zero tolerance for anything that is not going to benefit me and my moving forward. Literally, across the board. I have zero tolerance for it. And I can do without it. And you should also. And it's okay to be selfish. It's not unhealthy to be selfish. Because if I can't love for me and care for me, him can't do anything for you. So it is okay to be selfish at points. And there is a healthy level of selfishness. if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, comment or inbox me, and I'll make it make sense to you. Now, I also want to talk about my CBD business, where the coffee, first, you can go to mydailychoice.com/IamJJones. Again, that is mydailychoice.com/IamJJones. You can see it right over there in the corner. Once you go in and you log into my website, it'll tell you welcome to my website. Now, listen, you can check out these daily sprays. Before I tell you about the new one that I tried, which I am in love with, I did the Trim 365, which is how I lost all this weight, how I look so good. So good. Trim 365, that's an amazing spray. I tried the CBD gummies. Listen, when you grow, you're big, you have problem with your joints. I got bad knees and bad feet, but I'm telling you, them gummies, they'll get you right. We also have CBD coffee. If you need a kickstart in the morning, you got a little anxiety, you need a little, you know what I mean, but you still need to be going, the coffee is amazing. This week, I tried the CBD sleep spray. Now, hold on one second. This spray right here, because I have insomnia. I told you I need to talk to somebody, say you don't get enough sleep, you got too much sleep. I'm the one that don't get enough sleep. But that spray will put you down. Mind you, all natural. One second, let me get to it because I'm gonna educate y'all. Bear with me one moment. Okay. It was up here, y'all, but it went away. I'm sorry. It was on my iPad, but it went away. Okay. So here we go. So with the sleep spray, it supports a restful, well-rounded sleep, supports a restful sleep, supports the immune system. Let's be clear on the immune system with everything. It has melatonin, GABA. It has all natural. I mean, it's all natural. And you spray it at night before you go to sleep. Let's say you want to go to sleep at 10 o'clock. You spray it at 9:30. You'll be asleep by 9:45, 10 o'clock. And mind you, it's all natural. But check out my website. We have so many sprays. I mean, if you can get right, we have a spray called Passion. We also have a spray called Peak. We have a spray called Boost if you need energy. Mind you, they all have all natural. We have a spray called Brain, Beauty. We have a keto spray. There's so many different sprays that we have. So definitely go check out my website. We have daily sprays. They're all natural. I have all CBD products. I have essential oils. And mind you, they have all different levels, all different products. We have hair products, skincare products. They have products for your joints and your lotion if you have pain. And mind you, it's all natural CBD, hemp works and things of that nature. So please go check out mydailychoice.com/IamJJones. Again, it is mydailychoice.com/IamJJones. If you have any questions, please make sure that you reach out to me. I will be more than happy to educate you and inform you on anything. And if I do not know the answer, I'll be more than happy to reach out to my director and get the answer for you. I also want to talk about MTR Sounds. Listen, this year we have boots on the ground and we are getting to MTR Sounds. If you are an artist, if you know an artist who is looking for distribution, artist development, a website, live broadcasting, marketing, branding, anything except for management. If you know any artist that is looking for anything, when I say anything besides management, hit up MTR Sounds. My mother and I will be more than happy to assist you with whatever you need because we are a one-stop shop. And that's the thing that makes us the difference. There are a lot of artists that I talk to where you have to pay annual fees and things of that nature for distribution. We're one payment. You make the one payment, your distribution's out there. We have you all major platforms. That's why I'm so thankful to Rob from HuMag and Sony Orchard for giving us this opportunity. But guys, listen, MTR Sounds 2021, we about to make rounds. You hear me? We are about to make rounds. MTR Sounds. I like that. So listen, for all independent artists, any distribution needs, we have that. Marketing, we have that. Promotion, we have that. Publishing, we have that. Websites, we have that. Logos, we have that. What do you need? What do you need? You can have it your way over here at MTR Sounds. Burger King, don't hurt me, because I ain't really mean it like that. But that's me. And you can find us MTR Sounds on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. Follow us, MTR Sounds, because we get into it. And listen, the thing that also makes a difference is that my mother is an independent artist. She's one of the people that even made me want to even do what I'm doing. When they asked me on American Idol, who is my inspiration and my favorite artist? My mother, my grandfather, and John Legend. That's my answer. So I've seen my mom do it from the muscle. I've done it from the muscle. We understand what it means to do it from the muscle. And we are here and we have a heart for the independent artist. So whatever your need is, reach out to us. Whatever your budget is, reach out to us. If we can help you, I'm telling you, we will help you. Because there's been so many times that people say what they'll do and they never come through, or there's so many times where you just need that opportunity. This may be your opportunity. So if you're an independent artist and you're looking for anything, even if you're looking for management, I can even point you in a direction for someone that will manage you. So whatever you need, reach out to MTR Sounds and we have it. The one-stop shop. Again, publishing, arts development, marketing, branding, distribution is the biggest thing that we have right now. So if you have songs and you're ready to go and you just need distribution, the Sony Orchard platform is major. If you don't know about it, Google Sony Orchard. You have access to that platform. Let's go. Let's go. Boots on the ground. So again, I want to thank my sponsors, which is my sister Kendra Jones from K-Vision, Lady Ray from Lady Ray's Cuisine. Let me tell y'all, she made this cupcake. I don't know, it was filled with this cream and stuff. Thanksgiving, my God, the day. Great day in the morning. My mom from Cat's Crochet, y'all, she made me this scarf. Mom, thank you so much. Listen, my mom had picked me up from the train because I had to go over to Jersey for something. So my mom picked me up from the train and she's like, you don't have nothing on your head. So you see, I'm growing my hair back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Cat Daddy. So my mom picked me, and she's like, you don't got nothing on your head is cold or whatever. So she said, I have something for you. So then I get home and I open it up, and my mom, y'all, check out Cat's Crochet. Listen, whatever you need. Oh, yeah, by the way, Mom, Giovanni needs you to make something for her daughter. Congratulations, Giovanni, on the new baby. She needs something for the baby also. And then Chef Tia, she made this stuffed salmon. My God, today. I'm going to share some pictures with y'all next week from the photo shoot that my mother and my sister had before Christmas. Chef Tia made some food, but that stuffed salmon she made is something to talk about. I posted it on my story, so y'all should have tuned in. Again, Rob from Humag, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for all your help, support, and advice. And Catrice Cornett, again, the big homie from HP Visual Connections, from Cat's Crochet, from my manager to my beautiful mommy to my pain in, it's not really a pain in my behind. You're 1 in 3 minutes. You got this done. Are you ready? To my backbone, that lady right there. She's everything. I want to thank you guys so much, all of you, for holding me down. I want to thank everybody for viewing in. Again, share, like, comment. Check out mydailychoice.com/IamJJones. Listen, you don't got to smoke nothing or anything of that nature. The coffee's amazing. The gummies are amazing. The sleep spray. I have tried the Peak Spray, the Sleep Spray, the Trim 365, the gummies, the coffee. So I can swear by it. And I'm not giving you any advice or any suggestions or anything I haven't tried. And I'm going to place my order again because I'm going to try some other stuff to give you guys more feedback. So again, check that out. Check out MTR Sounds. Check out all my sponsors. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Sunday Night Live in the City with your favorite him. Happy New Year. I look forward to engaging with you guys all New Year. Thank you so much again, and I love you all, and I'll see you next Sunday.
It will be you and me. See, you and me, we can be together, girl. You and me together. It's you and me forever.
Shivani, freestyle, Jermaine Jones.